Jackie was trained from youth in the Peking opera style at a Fame Academy type school for budding Hong Kong entertainers. There he honed the acrobatic skills that have made him the all-time master of the action comedy. He's legendary for doing his own dangerous stunts and, not surprisingly, for the many, many serious injuries he's sustained throughout his career. Here, in the superb Police Story, Jackie slides down a pole strung with Christmas lights in a shopping mall. By mistake, the lights were powered with house current instead of a low-voltage battery. Jackie landed safely, but he left most of the skin off his palms on that pole. During the making of Armour of God, Jackie almost lost his life. He survived this leap with merely a hole in his head, helpfully documented, as always, by the outtakes that are a regular feature of his closing credits. The masters of the Golden Age may well be gone, but they didn't take the film industry with them. With such a well-established infrastructure of studio space, production crew, seasoned actors and lots of them canvas directors' chairs lying around, the ascension of a new generation was inevitable. The most significant recent advance in Hong Kong cinema has been the refining of other genres besides action. Now, it's not like they haven't been making other kinds of films all along. It's just that until recently, most Hong Kong dramas and comedies were quite insular, based on references that Western audiences couldn't relate to. And when it came to comedy in particular, Hong Kong cinema has always been a bit out of step with the West. Bug-eyed slapstick and rapid-fire nonsense talk were traditionally the comic fare here.
Hey, that's wrong. Your age is wrong.
Yeah, what's wrong with it? 28 and 96 months?
Right.
That's my business.
Hey, don't! Oh!
And of course, there was that unforgettable Hong Kong movie music. But all this has changed in just the last 5 years with the maturation and kung fuization, if you will, of a former silly talk maestro into an heir apparent to the Hong Kong masters, and one with a great sense of humour. In recent years, Hong Kong leading men have perhaps inevitably been described as either the new Bruce Lee or the new Jackie Chan. But if anyone can live up to and possibly even exceed those daunting expectations, then it is Stephen Chow Sing Chi. Although he couldn't have had a more different career path, because he started out as a children's television presenter, and his earliest movies were out-and-out comedies. In fact, it's only recently that he started to blend the kung fu in. But with breakthrough hits like Shaolin Soccer and Kung Fu Hustle already under his belt, I confidently predict that within a few years he will be a genuine global superstar. Throughout the 90s, Stephen Chow was the biggest comedy star in Hong Kong, though he remained virtually unknown in the West. His God of Cookery spoofed the celebrity chef phenomenon years before our own Nigella, Jamie and Gordon, though it might have been a bit overcooked for our comic tastes.
Oh, have you seen God of Cookery?
Oh yeah, I like God of Cookery, because that's a very strange film. Well, lots of it I don't understand.
Okay.
The God of Cookery was packed with laughs and eye candy, but it wasn't until 1999, when Stephen Chow made the very hilarious King of Comedy, that I really got him. Let me ask you about King of Comedy, which is a film I love.
Oh.
I think it's a very, very funny film. And often, Hong Kong comedies seem to a Western audience quite crude, I think. Quite slapstick and quite basic. But this is quite sophisticated. In King of Comedy, jaded bar hostess Cecilia Chung needs to appear like a demure college girl. So she goes to Stephen, an acting teacher, for innocence lessons.
好，嗱，而家我哋講講形體動作方面咧，譬如擁抱啊咁，你用你嘅方法嚟到擁抱我啊！做咩？
做咩？
唔使下下擘大個髀鉗住人哋嘅。
哦，唔好意思，食月餅。
要改啦。其實作為一個學生妹咧，亦都唔需要話採取主動，譬如可以做出一啲含羞答答嘅嘢嚟到令對方主動攬你嘅。
你要含乜春嘅答答啊？
即係譬如呢啲咁樣啦。
鵪鶉咁樣嘛？
做啦。係啦，對方見到你鵪鶉成咁樣咧，自然忍唔住會攬住你。你而家先至將你嘅頭依會落對方嘅肩膊上邊。做得。
唔好意思，食月餅啫。
要改啦。
There are lots of references to older Hong Kong movies. I mean, in that movie in particular, you're talking about the acting style, and then we see the doves fly, the birds, like a John Woo movie. And then there's one scene where Sing Lung, Jackie Chan is there talking to you.
位哥哥仔喺邊度學戲㗎？
我未學過戲㗎。
哇，咁真係天才喎！
你俾啲心機都得嘅嚇，俾啲心機啊！
Is it important to you to refer back to old films?
Actually, I just want to show my respect for all this great movie in the past. Like John Woo movie is my favorite.
There's one scene I love, which is where you are with Lady Cuckoo and you're kissing her, and then
Yeah.
and it goes on for a long time.
Yo, that scene, yeah, get a big response from the audience.
天秀，
你唔會有事，娟。
我唔得㗎。
我哋嘅仇人已經受太多挫折。
What do you think about this one? Is it too long for you?
No, it's perfect, because the longer it goes, the funnier it gets.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so good. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, I wanted more.
如果連你都冇埋，我真係支持唔到落。
你保重。
娟兒，娟兒你冇死啊！娟兒你整下我啦！娟兒你整下我啦！你擘大個口整下我啦！娟兒，娟兒，哇！
Let's talk about Shaolin Soccer. Why did you make a film about football?
What is a movie about soccer game combined with Chinese Kung Fu? That would be, that's totally amazing.
Shaolin Soccer was Stephen Chow's international breakthrough, and his first to employ that old Hong Kong staple, Kung Fu, in a big way.
Wow, 好犀利啊！佢一個人其實得啦。足球我係入緊可以踢得晒嘅。
We have a lot of problem when we try to sell the idea to the investor